Hello, Majestic Council. It's Majestic X, and today we got Jaylen Brown news. And even though this is for sports and stuff like that, Jaylen Brown has signed a $305 million contract extension, right? That's not the problem. The problem is when he went on, his podium and got a conference, they asked him what he finna do with the money. He started bringing up the wage gap in Boston and how the white people have this much money and the black people here are this poor, and how he wanted to spend some of his $300 million to build Black Wall Street and build businesses just for blacks in Boston, right? It's not necessarily a problem with it. One thing is, a lot of celebrities pay to fix up other places than the places they from first, and I never understood that. No way possible. Like, people, I understand that you've been at this organization gave you money, but you from Atlanta, and it just came out today that 75,000 people got evicted in the last 7 months. So if you want to talk about helping something, you should help the housing eviction crisis in your own city where you're from. Boston is Boston. If you knew the history about Boston, I'm guarantee you they'll be okay. Or the NBA is forcing you to do that because we gave you this amount of money. You still got to put it into the community somehow. I'm not saying don't put into the community of Boston. Of course, put money into Boston or wherever you at. I understand that clearly. But at the same time, you still got to help your people where you was from first before you can help anybody else. You have to help the people that helped you when you did not have nothing. That be the thing. We have a set group of people who help us when we don't have nothing, or the set person. But then as soon as we make something of ourselves, we get new people around us to give us new ideas that we didn't have before, and then we start doing those before that we were supposed to do, the plan we supposed to have before we even started making money. And then people lose sight of the bigger thing you were supposed to do before you got some money. Now, making a Black Wall Street and all that, that's perfectly fine. That is not an issue, but do that in Atlanta. Build houses and stuff in Boston. Yes, help the black community in Boston. Close in that wealth gap. But you have bigger issues in your hometown also. I am from Florida. That is like me leaving Florida, then I mess around and get rich, right? And let's say I get rich and then I in Minnesota at the time. I start ending up giving up all my money to help Minnesota up instead of Florida. That will look bad on me, to my family, to the people that stay in Florida themselves. That'll look childish. You know what I'm saying? That'll look ignorant. How could you do that? So plus I don't want you to talk about your plans when you got people out here that's targeting black men with money that want to do the right thing. You should kind of conceal your intentions until you kind of do them, then say them as they already done. So love, peace, everything in between. Stay majestic, Majestic Council, Majestic X out.